Where's all my fucking drums doing all that freaking crap? I've been listening to too much Joker and Rusty. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, it's so cold. It's so cold in my air-conditioned room. Oh my god, hold on. Oh god. Oh my god, it's way too cold. I cannot. With this coldness, I have to put on a hoodie. Let's hope. Oh yeah. Sorry, I just had to put on a hoodie. Just a little hoodie. Nothing too crazy, but... Wait, what? Oh, nobody's here. Sorry, I just had to... Yeah, I am kind of just being rusty right now. Sorry about that. I love Rusty so much. All the way up. See if I can... I wonder if there's any way to see. I don't think there is, because I also can't have my glasses on. Wait. Oh, there's such a small... Oh, I can kind of see if I get my hands in the right spot. Sorry, that's... I need full vision. Hands. Oh. Can you please pause the beat and run some ballad of gay Tony? What the fuck is that, bruh? Oh, what's up, Sebi? What's up, Sebi? How are you, bro? How's everything going with CS and things? Send me things to work on. Bro, I'm gonna win worst collaborator of the year because it's very increasingly difficult for me to send people stuff. I gotta go, but I can't close it. Here, bro, this is all we're doing now. You can leave if you want. Wait, you're selling all of it? How much is that, like 30K or something? You can have some extra cash. I'll make something irrelevant, yeah. Ugh. Get Down was not supposed to be a SoundCloud exclusive, actually, but I just I fucked up the mix, and I hate how it sounds, and I just kind of gave up on it, and for some reason it didn't let me just DistroKid, like, put it out. I'll probably remix it and then re-release it through the label that I'm signing to. Well, this is really close. I'm gonna send. Shout out to my brother. I'm not making the Kyle Beats like face the whole time. The Kyle Pete's Kyle Pete's a great name. What is it? Og 24. The Kyle Beats 5 brain cells left stare. Kyle Beats is better at CSGO? He probably is. He should just drop the whole act and just get back on the game, dude. He needs to chill out. And then after I export it, my synth ARP just goes forever because I don't know why. Okay, let's see. Olswel and go. I'm actually just doing work right now. I'm too locked in right now. For no reason at all. For no particular reason. What rank are you in CS, dude? I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to talk about it at all. I've had my moments. I feel like when people who played with me, I just hope they think like, you know, Jordan is capable of being really cracked sometimes. And like, maybe if he played every day for many hours, he could be one of the greatest. But definitely inconsistency is my gaming problem. It's kind of my everything problem. Just repeating a physical like action more than once and keeping it the same is very difficult for me. But I've done some stuff. I've done some cool stuff. It's just, that's how I feel about skating. Is like one day I'll just like do something really dope and then I'm like, nice, I'm glad I filmed that. Now I have that. And if anyone skates with me, they'll be like, how did he do that? Because he is not skating very good right now. But we all have our days. Okay, that's the one thing I will say is that I do have my Ableton abilities. I guess that's just where I put most of it. But even then, I'm very inconsistent in my ways that I do things, but I think that maybe helps. AC. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the GTA trick shot was fun. That was super random. That was like, we were just doing cheat codes and like trying to figure out, like I just did Skyfall and then ended up on that building. And then I was like, wait, I'm gonna try to shoot the cars on the freeway. And I tried like twice. I don't even know how it happened because I didn't like line it up to, I got really lucky, that's all I'm gonna say. But it was like absolutely perfect. Like the cars exploded right inside of the crosshair. Like the second they got inside of that area, they exploded. From the grenade, bro. I was thinking someone could surmise that I might have just used Bang Bang or something and just shot the car, but I didn't. mean, I think the theory is like in my head more than like actually knowing. Because like theory at the end of the day is just gonna help you figure out what sounds good. Besides like, if I'm ever trying to do some like jazzy shit or like, I don't know, I kind of have to just mess around until I find out where I want it to go. But I know when it sounds right, you know? And I could explain why it sounds right, maybe, but not like, oh, that's because the fifth and the, like it would. I could tell you what is the fifth and what's the fourth and what's the third of all this stuff, but it would be like homework, and I'd be like, okay, wait, if we're in this key, because I don't even know what key I'm in right now. Like that's not something I'm thinking about. Like I could tell you right now if I was like, wait, so whatever is, it's the minor of that. D, or in D minor. But like, I think usually I can figure out, whoa, I was doing this in my dream last night. I was at someone's house and they had a piano and I was like trying to tell them what C was. Wait. C. Is it C piano? Is it I was one off. Yeah. Wait, who's Lucas' opinion? Theory is like putting it in writing so you can talk about it. Yeah, true. Classic translates 5, but play by ear too. Yeah, it's just not like second nature to me. Or like the theory part of it, the explanation part of it isn't. But I think the music part is second nature to me. It's just kind of all I think. Not all I think about. I can get distracted by other things. I'll say something about sound design because everyone's like, sound design. So sound design comes in a lot of different shapes and forms. But, wow, that's weird. I'm actually not gonna change that. Sound design is like, I think of it the same as like how I think of mixing, as it's more of a mixture of a lot of things and not just one concept. Like mixing is putting a flanger on, like I guess there's a big gray area where sound design and mixing intersect, because if you think about it, like, is something that you're doing to the sound, like by adding a plugin like reverb or delay, is that, because it completely changes the characteristic of the sound, but it's still mixing, and it's also could be considered sound design, or just like, it's a big part of the song, but it acts as a tool for mixing. So it's just, everything is kind of all mushed together in my mind. Flanger isn't really mixing. Okay, well, that's the thing, is like, how is EQ not a creative effect, and how is volume not a creative effect too? Like, it's like, okay, now it's a creative effect because I made it do something slightly more in your face, you know? So I guess that's how I feel about sound design too, is there's a lot of things to it where it's like, it's not all just happening within your synth, where as a lot of the dB argument, what is that? I don't even know what that is. But also when it comes to sound selection and like, yeah, well, and obviously there are like, sound design in Massive is like a thing that you would practice and like figure out. But there's also like a lot of sounds that I have found online that maybe I'll put like, I think a big part of the creative process that shouldn't be forgotten is like the digging part, because there's so much shit that I've pirated from like Russian sites that like, it's like some samples and like effect samples that are just one big folder that mad Russian people have, or something that like, I don't know, just, there's a lot of ways that you can get sounds, and I think spending time online looking for stuff really helps. Because not everything that I make, like, I'm not like a sound design purist or something. I'm definitely like a sampling purist in the way where I'm not gonna go like, I haven't used Splice since like 2017. Like, I don't, it's like more fun to find some samples that are like challenging and like, I don't know, just some bullshit. Like, you can find a lot of bullshit online. And then also on top of that, like, you shouldn't be scared to, like, whichever plugin you like to main or whatever. Like for me, it's like Spire, Massive, couple other ones that I don't want to say, but you should just go online, and however you want to acquire them, I would recommend them for free, but just get like a shit ton of presets for whatever synth you like and whatever synth you want to like focus on learning good. Get on Zombies, bro. I've been playing too much game. I need to work on Ableton game. Oh yeah, Real FX, I would recommend it because it's kind of like very much inspired by those sample folders that I found, where it's just some bullshit that sounds cool and might challenge your song a little bit. Like how could I incorporate this in my song? And then it'll end up sounding very interesting and cool because it wasn't really meant to be there, rather than like, oh, I found the perfect blah 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 blah. Yeah, and also like, you don't even have to, like, obviously if you use the synth a lot, you'll figure it out. Like, you should always try to mess with it, but it's like, some of my like classic sounds that I've used a bunch of times are just Spire presets from like Essential EDM Volume 2 or something, you know, Because it's like you don't always have to be creating everything from scratch, which I do enjoy doing that, but only when like necessary. And it's like so many of the greatest songs, so many of the greatest songs are just like some Justice shit or something where it's just they just took drums from someone else's song because they sound good. But like that's objectively cooler than Drums That Knock Volume 7, you know? I don't know. I struggle with getting the basic complex stroke growls and stuff like that. I mean, just... I don't think complex stroke is the thing to focus on right now, if I'm being honest. If you've been trying to make complex stroke, I think it's cool to, like, there's a lot to learn from, like, that genre, but that shit is not going to be around for much longer. I think it's overstated its welcome, but I don't think electro. I think electro will be forever, but I don't know. Just next time you're trying to make something, just be like, I'm gonna try to make some electro music and do some bullshit and not do what Virtual Riot does. I don't know. I still can't figure out how to do the sub on this one. And no offense, but if you're making complextro where the main part is super saws with a couple of growls in between, just doing a standard like boring chord progression, it's like maybe try putting some different drums on it or resample it, because that shit's gonna be garbage if you go complextro route. It's just like A, B, D to the max. I'm like, that's the thing is, like, I feel very strongly about electronic music and why it's important and all this stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that I hear that just makes me like, oh my God, they do not understand what is going on. They don't understand that this doesn't matter because, and obviously it's like, if you're just trying to have fun, it doesn't matter. But if you're like making the most boring Virtual Riot complextro and then posting it online and being like, can we please bring back complextro? It's like, you should never be in a position where you're online posting your thing and being like, can we please bring this back? It's just, it's out of touch, it's desperate, it's boring. Just, if you want to bring complextro back, which I think it already has been and it's already dead, but just do it and don't fucking talk about it. I don't know. I know my neck is hairy. It's fucking disgusting. I haven't had the wherewithal to just take it all off. It's like no fucking asking. It's like, guys, remember 2009? Let's keep remembering it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Just be inspired by what you're inspired by, and you don't have to classify it or whatever. And also don't try to be Virtual Riot, because they're cooking up this shit. Yeah, well, like, that's the thing, is it's like, I already listened to so much fucking like noob step complex electro like shit back when like everyone was trying to do it in the first time, and now it's just like the exact same thing all over again, and it's like very rare that you hear somebody who seems like they actually know about the genre and like are trying to do something new with it rather than just recreate it. Because it's like, you don't have to recreate it. I can go listen to a fucking stockpile of like 10,000 songs, both like really good for the time and like a bunch of kids who were also trying to do that. Like what, like 7, 8 years ago? 9 years ago? There's already a stockpile of shit that we don't need to be adding to, you know? The cream will rise, yes. I mean, Subtronics, like whatever, he's definitely goated in a way, but it's also like, you know, that shit is meant for you to be covered in mud with a bunch of stinky people, like, at a festival. And if you went to a Subtronic set, you'd probably have a good time. Probably. Probably not any drum kit or massive presets. I haven't been making any massive presets for a while. But... oh yeah, of course I value innovation. Because it's also like... you have to understand, like, it might feel new to you, and I'm not saying you, but like, as someone who's like, kind of just like, oh wait, Complextro, I never, it's like, there are a lot of people out there who are fucking tired of it. Structuring a drop. I don't know. Structure is not very, well, it's very simple, but you can make it less simple to make it more interesting. But sometimes you just, I don't know, just go with what you think sounds interesting. See, like, this is electro, but it doesn't sound like Virtual Riot. There's more to electro than Virtual Riot? No fucking chance. You have to be joking me. But it also doesn't sound that great, and it's kind of just like some... I don't really know if this is worth anything, but that's why you just have to try. Rickster Chris says loads of remix. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you want to be... I think the thing that I think a lot is it's like, let's say you're really just doing that shit, just like, I'm making Skrillex in 2011, and then it's like, how would the social interaction go if you were teleported to Skrillex's studio and he's like, hey, what have you been doing? Like, oh, I've been copying every single thing you do. It's like, oh, okay. And that's no shade to Rickster. I mean, Rickster is like just very interested in like actually remaking this stuff, not like for his own like stuff. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference between like remaking, which is like very obvious, and like just jacking. What he's doing is for the scientific greater good of curiosity. But yeah, it's just like, what if you were teleported into the room with Virtual Riot and he's like, Like, this is your opportunity. You're in there with Virtual Riot. And he's like, what have you been working on? It's like, I've been recreating the old sound that you were spamming back in 2017. And he'd be like, oh, das ist super cool, bro. Congrats. Like, I don't make that shit anymore. Let's not do that. And then he plays his new shit, and then you actually throw up, and you're like, oh, Virtual Riot, what happened to you? Whoops. Then I play this for Virtual Riot, and then he's like, wow, bro, what if you put 16,000 choruses on it, bro? That's not even a German accent, I'm sorry. Like, wait. What? Why can't I do it? He's like, was ist das? Oh mein Gott! And like, another thing I'll say is, I was just thinking about dubstep and how broad of a genre it is. And most of the dubstep that people are copying right now is pretty much just like Skrillex and Zomboy. And it's like, I feel like there's so many people who don't understand that there's other ways to do dubstep. And that it's a genre that's been around for so long that there's like so many things to pull from. But it's also like, if you're not actually interested in the genre, like, you can tell that it's like, you haven't been listening to much dubstep. Like, you've been listening to Skrillex and Zomboy. And it's like, they are the people who, within the dubstep community, were told, or to the dubstep community at the time, they were essentially completely ruining it. Which I don't even think Zomboy's worth talking about, because that guy's just, like, he played the part well. He did the things. He did the Skrillex. But it's like, yeah, Zomboy. It's like, name one Zomboy song, Vancouver Beatdown or Terror Squad. And then it's like, well, Terror Squad was Skrillex's song. And then it's like, okay, well, maybe he has one song then. Here's some dubstep. some real old school crap. Yo, home slice, frost set, fest set was bananas. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. But, yeah, here's some. This one, the like bass section's really bad, but wait, someone said something about the sample. That's me singing. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying about the bass. Is that what you're saying? About the visage? Talking valid shit? Oh, I can't give away the plug, yo. Can't give away the bet. But I think you understand why that bass part is. It's just like... I think it might just be the fact that it has, like, sample hold. Wait, what chord is overdone? I'm actually curious. Are you saying the chord progression of the whole song? Wait, I'm confused, bro. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. Wait, this one? Or this? why I will give this away is because, well, I'm a Mac user, but so it's difficult for me to use it. I'm sure, you know, PC people, it won't matter, but I don't know. I'll just let the 5-6 people here know. Forgot about synth 1. If you forgot, wait. Ooh, no. I do not know hex codes like that. Back to red. No, it's not stock Ableton, but yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on there. It was like, bro, I was like, no, you don't need a G, man. It's fucking free. Pretty sure. Synth 1's just like, I used to use it so, because I was like a free plugin bandit. But Synth 1 is fantastic. I like it a lot. Ableton works on Linux now. Oh, yeah, no. That's crazy. Wait, it doesn't still? Oh. But yeah, Synth 1 is fun. If you're on Mac, it might crash your shit, but just be careful with it. But this is our little secret. Even though it's just always funny, like people are like, what's their sauce, bro? It's like, it's the synth that everyone's been using for the past 30 years. Doy. But that's why. Wait, you run out of VM. Should AJ Cook's new Super Saw plugin? No. But I have to go pee. Yeah, the sauce is your brain. Come on. I'll keep the stream on. Why not? Wow, 8 people. What are we saying here? Wait, take us with you. No! For a native. Yeah. One of these days I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna play something and someone's gonna screen record it and put it on Instagram Reels. Be like, leaked Olswel. One of these days. Or Olswel previews a song that everyone cares about now. Because he's famous. Everybody's wavetable? Nah. Wavetable's good though. Can a dog take 3 gigabytes on empty project? Bro, that's crazy. Sorry, Bitwig user. Get on Cubase, dog. Get on Cubase with the rest of us. Can't find me. Oh, you use Reaper, okay. Well, it's a Xavier So based remix, so. think I have to go in MIDI on this one, y'all. Gotta know when to. Someone death posting this? Fuck no. Fuck no. Oh wait, I have a lead already. I'm stupid. I'm going to keep fucking my wife's mouth. I'm going to. Alright, well, I'm gonna hop off. I'm just going to be locked in and stuff. But yeah, this Xavier Sub Bass remix. Bye.